Jess. And Jazz. Behind the scenes, I have to move because my girlfriend said that the lighting wasn't good, but I was fine with it, but I have to move. I think I like the angle. No, scoot your ass over, and this is how the video about it right now. I like the angle. No. I look 1, really 2, 3, action. What's up, kings and queens? What's up, kings and queens? This is your girl, Jess.
And Jazz.
And Jazz! What's up, kings and queens? This is your girl, Jess.
And Jazz!
Here with a video for my channel. For you guys that don't know, this is my girlfriend of upcoming 5 years. November 30th, 2018 is when we made it official. But I decided to make a video for how we met on a cruise because I need content and she's a part of my life and this is my lifestyle, so I might as well go for it. And it's kind of funny how our story goes, so put it out to the world, you know. And maybe one day, you never know, we might have a couple channels, but I'm not sure if she's gonna do it, but yeah. So, guys, I'm getting you as much content as possible, so we're gonna do that. So, question is, how do we meet?
How do we meet?
I asked you a question, how did we meet?
We met a lot of different times. I don't even know how to answer this question.
How did we meet? Alright, guys, back because my phone don't have storage.
She don't got no storage.
I ain't gonna lie, 20 of the gigabytes is from movies, videos, and music for this cruise. And I'm not downloading it because it's 2 more days. So I just gotta chuck it out. So I'm on her phone and she just talks about my phone. But we're gonna get this thing on the road so we don't take up too much storage on her side. Other things, because she kind of got me piped and hot talking about mine still. Mine can't read that great. It's a 15 fucking Pro. So how did we meet?
You were in mid-thought.
I feel like soul-wise we met multiple times before, but physically actually encountering each other didn't happen till FSU. Let's talk about FSU. FSU, like specifically when I met you.
Hey, that's the point of your video.
I met Jasmine multiple times at FSU. There's been multiple interactions, from cleaning up chicken at CSA for a pageant. I met her at introducing herself for a pageant.
Oh my God. Well, I don't remember last time we answered this question, but we didn't bring up the chicken cleaning one. I think it was to your mom. I think when we brought it to your mom, sorry. Intermission. We didn't bring up the chicken cleaning experience. Okay. This is a very hard question to answer, but I think when it all started, we can start there and then talk about the several times that we met prior to this experience. Let's go there.
Now start directions, but you don't need to answer the question.
Anywho, for perspective, we're on a boat. It's cold. I done had about 12 of these. I'm eating a crepe. I am glutting.
You make it seem like that's like your 6th one. Not 12.
So, hey, it's on a boat. I'm chilling. Okay. So at first, what started us off talking is, ironically, we were in Orlando, and I was drinking. Because we were on, but this is what initiated us talking.
Initiated talking is that fair. Well, previous to that fair, you asked me about the MacBook, and then the retreat happened.
We weren't talking then.
Okay.
We started talking then?
No, but that means that's...
Nigga, your number wasn't saved. You helped me with my MacBook, and that was it. You were helpful. That was all. What's wrong with this girl? She was just helpful. what started, and that's why I said we can go back to several times, what initiated us talking, because after that we were texting. Even if we were this far from each other, we were texting each other like no one ever knew. We would not speak to each other in real life, but be texting each other. So what started that is because we were in an organization, Caribbean Student Association at FSU, and she was PR chair and I won the pageant that day. So I was crowned that year, or that season, that semester. And so I was crowned chair. And we all went on a retreat. So all the different chairs in the organization went on a retreat. So I had friends at the time. And so we all had our separate rooms. Like, me and Jessica has crossed paths before, which we'll go back. But she posted a Snapchat, and again, I was a little lit. And she had on these Calvin Klein tights that I would never let her throw away because she has them to this day. And she had took like a snap with one of her old roommates.
The snap was before. I wasn't in tights for my snap, clarity. I was just face next to my old roommate.
Girl, you were in tights. I just didn't see the tights.
That was at Kobe. I was at
Baby.
Kobe.
No.
Okay. The snap that you're talking about, I could pull up. It was me and said roommate. And
Jessica.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Maybe it was because Kobe, you took a picture with me
I took a picture with you.
Did we go to Kobe twice?
And my old roommate. It was at the same time. I was popping around from pictures.
I think you're delusional. Bae, Kobe's was after. Was it not? Whatever. We'll let her look.
We went to Kobe. I hopped in the picture with Jazz, but at that point it was just like, hey, you're taking a picture, I want to be in it. That's it. Who I was sitting next to was my old roommate. We took a snap and was posted on my snap. Then she sent me heart emojis. I sent I love you or something back, or it was all love, whatever, something. Then she texted me in that same like mixed, oh, don't be playing with me, da 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 da. It was a whole back and forth. And I was like, I'm not playing. I actually do have love for you, da da da. That's how that happened. And yes, that went into me wearing tights that night because it was after dinner. But it all happened from that snap, from Kobe's Stackhouse. But go ahead with your story.
So what she said, it happened in that snap, and literally the rest was history. We didn't want people in the org to know that we were talking for several reasons. But we would be like texting throughout that whole trip, because I don't know, I won't lie and say that was night one, but it was early on in the trip. We went to IHOP and was kind of texting. We kind of drove home. All the things.
Because even before then, that whole thing, when we were going to the outlet, and I had on a black pyramid jersey,
and that was like, when we were texting.
You look daddy-ish.
And that was when we already were texting.
She said, I look daddy-ish. I was like, oh, okay.
We were already texting her. So at that point, the rest was history. We started really like being real friends. We were both in a space for different reasons where we didn't want a relationship. So we were very gun-ho and like, I don't want a relationship, I want to be friends, I want to talk. And we were keeping the bullshit up for about 2-3 months.
I want to be my girlfriend. She didn't want to be my girlfriend.
That was it. You blatantly told me that you also weren't ready for a relationship. Why is this girl putting on for YouTube?
Okay, you done with your side of things right now?
I thought we were going back and forth.
Got it. At that point,
it's creepy.
I knew I wanted her to be my girlfriend. At one point,
I know you are lying. Ismar, Chelsea, Kanisha, 3 witnesses. If you see this message, please vouch. If you
know, there was points on what I said I wanted.
Jessica, I would ask you to chill. Yo, you would be like, oh, I'm tired, I'm busy. We'll come from the same day. We're doing the same thing. Oh, I don't want to do this. Jessica played very hard to get. Yeah, I don't know what season in life I was in that I kept chasing her. I mean, thank God. But it was a lot of chasing. Point. Jessica was acting like she didn't want to chill. She didn't want to pull up. She didn't want to do a lot of things. I didn't,
because I also liked the phase that we were in. Like, I liked that you were texting my phone. I liked that we could stay and sleep on the phone together. I did not want to just, automatically we're in bed together. I
didn't say to be in bed. It was chilling. We were chilling. We weren't
Babe, the first time I came over, I slept in your bed. And
okay,
that was over.
That was weeks after.
Yeah, but if I never played hard to get, we would just been there from day one for you.
not the point of the video. Whatever. So that's how it initially started. However, there has been several times when we crossed paths. She used to work at a Walgreens in Miami. I was down the street from my grandparents' house when she was in high school. And I was either like about to graduate high school or have already graduated.
For clarity purposes.
Can we make sure you can actually hear us? Because that'll be very unfortunate.
For clarity purposes, we're 24 and 25. She's born in April 1998. And I'm born in December 1998.
So she was probably like 16, 17 at that point.
So even though she graduated before me, we were still kind of the same age. Okay? Just want to put that clarity.
I skipped a grade and her birthday's late.
Had to check on the audio. Just
sorry for the wind. We are literally not at the top deck, but we're very close to the water.
Oh, show. Yo. Yeah. So for clarity purpose, she is 25. I am 24. So at the time that I was working, I was definitely 16. And she graduated in 2015. I graduated in 2017. But we are still close in age. So I don't want you guys to think that she's that much of a cougar, because she is.
I don't think anyone thought that.
But yeah, at the time that she was like graduating, I was in 10th or 11th grade.
Yeah. So regardless, mind you, also where both of my grandmothers live and where her family lives is literally not too far from each other. Like when we go back home, it's so convenient to drop each other off or see family because it's literally within 10 minutes. And she has been living there all her life, and my grandmothers have lived in those homes all my life. So there's that. Then our first experience was when I was starting the beginning of pageant. We had to like introduce ourselves. And you said you saw me.
Fast backtrack to that. So for pageant, they had to do like certain shit. I ain't gonna say shit, but they had to do certain things that I personally wouldn't do, but I was just there, to look, I'm an observer. So I was with one of my old friends saying like, okay, we're gonna join this organization. For background information, also, I have Bahamian lineage in my legacy. She has
no one cares.
Trinidad and Tobago and Dominica lineage in her. But yeah, for those who was wondering, I rep the Bahamas.
And Guyana and Barbados, but no one, you guys didn't ask me that. This is not the topic of this video.
So you gotta like kind of like bust my bubble. Like, this is my channel. I could tell them what I want to tell them.
I'm sorry. It's only my hands go. I'm sorry.
Nonetheless, I like to let people know a little bit about me, so that's what I did. But so I'm an observer, so I was sitting in this is a classroom. I think it was SSB or whatever.
Girl, you are not saying
that. It was a room in FSU, so it was like, okay, cool. I'm not even sure what the topic was, but they had different like kind of events or whatever they put on. So I came in there, whatever. They were introducing a pageant contestant. And
was it like a game night?
No, you guys had to like. It was like they were doing some kind of like event or whatever, talking. It wasn't a game night. It was like, oh well, before we start, we have pageant coming up, and we have our contestants here.
And it wasn't a game. It was a game night.
I don't think it was a game night, but if it was, whatever. And contestant number 5 came along.
Sorry.
And introduced herself. I was like, oh, she's a little shy baby. I was like, oh, okay. Noted. But didn't think too much of it, but I was like, alright, cool. So then it went to like, was that cooking for pageant, after pageant, before pageant? Was it for y'all to fundraise or something?
It was something.
I think it was a fundraiser.
I honestly didn't even know you were there that day, because was it something that transpired during that time?
I don't know what transpired. I was kind of in the back. I know that one of the chairs, like president's apartment. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna pull up because they were like related to my old friends. So I was like, okay, cool. I pulled up, and well, I didn't pull up. They pulled up because I wasn't driving. And then I was like, okay, cool. They were actually, I wasn't doing shit. I was sitting in the living room, just like observing, like I always do. And she was in the kitchen cooking or cleaning chicken or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. We didn't have interactions that night. I just was observing and just have a conversation with other people. Like, it wasn't like that big of a deal. And then...
So, but Was this before? Okay, well, it had to be around this time because that's when I was on e-board. I definitely think the quote-unquote...
You weren't on e-board at this time. Oh, no, you just transitioned.
I'm talking about the
e-board.
interaction where my laptop.
Oh, yeah. That was when you were on e-board.
And so, y'all know when y'all in school, you get that check, that refund check. So, I ended up buying myself a new laptop, a MacBook, and it came with free Beats. And I had an iPhone, but I never had a MacBook at that time. And so one of my friends at the time, I was like, yo, why isn't my numbers having the contact name? And she basically didn't know. It was the blind leading the blind. And I guess she knew for some reason that Jessica, oh, Jesus. That Jessica,
intermission, child. She gotta go clean up, pay off.
She knew, I'm good, baby. Thank you. She knew that Jessica was good at technology, whatever. So, mind you, on e-board, it was a lot of people, like over 20-something people.
E-board was 2 people to each chair. There at least...
Like 10 chairs.
No, I would say at least 7.
It was about 20 people in that damn e-board.
It was probably like 14, 15.
Anywho, so she randomly went up Jessica and my ass. I'm like, I just need my laptop. Little do I know, even to a day like today, some numbers will not pop up, but whatever, Apple. But I didn't know that at that time. So she told me, you know, Jessica, she can help out. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. I don't know if we're going into background as far as, I guess that could be a whole different video as far as like liking the same sex or whatever the case may be. But I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, I'm getting some help. And I don't really know anybody in this org or at the school.
Mind you, that person I really didn't get that along with, but I was like, she need help, I'm helping.
So,
because even, was that around the time that she went to a party? No, that was like after that.
What party?
Remember you lost money?
Oh, I did.
And I messaged you and I asked you like you're okay, and then you got sick, and I also asked you if you were okay, but that's when we were telling each other we were best friends. You remember that? I need to pull up those groupie messages. It's crazy.
We do. And was that before
crazy.
Or after?
I think it was after this transpired.
Long story short, when Jessica said to make this video, I'm like, this is going to be chaotic. Because I definitely think that this contributes to us really being soul twins, twin flames, having soul ties. Because we've crossed paths so many times before we actually intentionally cross paths. It's a little scary. So there was another time where there was a whole nother party prior to this where my dumbass had like, I think it was like rent money or something. I went from the ATM that day and I had it in my wallet and I had to use the bathroom and left my wallet in the fucking bathroom and someone took my fucking money. But whatever. Thank God for abundance. So, because all was well. But going back to the laptop situation. So she had to like test out the laptop and she ended up having to like text me and save her number or just text me or whatever the case may be. So at that point we kind of had each other's numbers, but for weeks we never really talked because it was just like, thank you, friend. I think at that point you saved my number. Did I save your number? Or did it say like Jessica CSA or I didn't save your number?
You was Jazz CSA. Fun fact, my sister named Jasmine, so I couldn't confuse you. So I just put Jazz CSA.
I don't remember if I saved her number because I'm good for not saving a number. So whatever, boom. What happened after that? Then I actually won the pageant. Was that after?
No, you won the pageant before that.
No. Oh, well, yeah.
Because you were transitioning to being...
Okay, so go back again. The night that I won the pageant, one of my best friends was down. My favorite cousin was down. One of my friends in FSU at the time. And after we worked so hard for this pageant. This pageant was literally something that I really believe is a part of my spiritual journey, especially in the space that I was in. But won the pageant and we were lit. I don't know, from this video I feel like I sound like an alcoholic or something. But we were lit, we were having fun. I finally won, but I won. I think it was something that I knew innately resonated with me, but I didn't think, like, it was a lot of imposter syndrome to think that I'd actually win. So when I did win, oh baby, it was up with me, my family, my friends. And so,
but rewind. or my perspective of that night. So, to be honest,
oh yes, going to okay.
I did not even want to go. Like, it was like, okay, it's gonna be a party after. I was like, okay, I'm just going because like these are my friends at this point. So, all right, cool, we're gonna go because you say you're gonna go. But I really wasn't that quote unquote like pressed to go. Because I was like, what is a pageant? What the fuck is that? Like,
shit, I was like, what is the pageant? What the fuck
and
is
I was
that?
just like, yo, like where I'm from, respectfully, I'm from Opelika, Florida. Like, what the fuck is that? But I was like, okay, cool, I'll go. Y'all going, I'm going. So then I remember taking pictures before the event, and it was like it was just like a whole lot of black people with this one shirt on, walking in there, shit, like secretness, like I was like, that's who's gonna win. I was like, they came all out. That's who's gonna win. Not knowing that it was her family, and the church was her, with contestant number 5 on. All right, cool. I'm gonna go see this pageant. So then, sitting there, whatever, going to pageant, like watching it as like observer. Like I said, I'm an observer at heart. So I'm looking at it.
You remember my family with all those shirts?
Yeah.
And then to think that you're on like living experiences with these people with
yeah.
shirts, that's kind of crazy.
Kind of fucking wild.
To see all random
because
people.
I thought they were so
See all
supportive,
of their
but that's
house
the whole
sleeping there.
Yeah. So whatever. So I walked in there, and also I'm from a sports-minded person, so I feel like it's always a third kind of person when it comes to competition, just like competition period. So I play sports, so for my mom and my dad or whoever I could get to come out to the game, that also fueled me. So I felt like they're gonna fuel whoever.
Sorry, trying to put my rub back in and not choke.
Fuel whoever that person was to another level. Like that's how my mindset. Just how I was look at it.
I've never been popped. I need that.
But nonetheless, whatever. Go into it.
Sorry. Yo, I'm so full. The amount of food that I ate is crazy. Go ahead, baby.
Alright. So, I'm watching whatever. She has her intro. The one city in Miami that she points out in her intro.
And if you're not Florida, many of them. And I really don't know what made me pick that. Like,
she said Opelika.
And if you're from Miami, you know that that's probably not a city.
It's not a known city. It's very small.
It's known if you're from Miami.
It's very small. It's to the point where I say Miami Gardens, but whoever doesn't know.
Why couldn't you say Miami Gardens, Carroll City? Shit, go to the white people side, Aventura. You want a little Hispanic, Hialeah, regular Miami, Kendall, the city, something. And I really don't remember. I really feel like I want to ask Riel. Like, I don't remember, because, well, I mean, Riel's not from Miami, but I don't know what made me say Opelika. I think we were trying to rhyme. I don't know, because I'm not even from Opelika. I'm from Miami Gardens. So, that was really interesting. I'm sorry, I keep cutting off. Proceed.
It's a day in my life. It was cool. So yeah, so anybody that knows me, if somebody points out my city, like not just say Miami, but you can say or understand where Opelika is, you won. In my mind, I'm already on your side, because you know at least a bit of where I'm from. I stayed there for 17 years of my life. Love it and hate it at the same time, but I love it because that's where I came from. So at that point, I was like, oh, contestant number 5. Got it. We gonna see it. And then it was different things throughout it. She had a dance that captivated my soul.
Captivated your soul.
I have it on my laptop. To say.
We watch it every once in a while. We haven't
I watch
watched
it more than
in
her.
a while.
No, I watch it more than her. She don't even know when I watch it. But that was then. She had a poem. I was like, oh shit.
I had a what?
A poem.
Okay.
No, for real. So that was good. And then they had a bathing suit part. And then she got to the side of the stage, right where I'm sitting, in front of my sitting, and busted the meanest wine of them all. I was like, oh, she did that for me. She did that for me. Then she came out.
Mind you, I have no recollection. In my mind, don't fall, go full out. I'm trying to win the pageant. Like,
She came out with her carnival outfit. I was like, oh my gosh, she looks like a Nubian goddess. She has to fucking win. I left and then I came back because I had to change for the party. I literally came back right before she came on stage for her question. And then
I didn't know you left.
I left.
You went all the way home?
I went back to my dormitory in Wildwood, number 2. That's where I stayed. I knew what I was going to wear. I knew I was going to wear my New York tank top with my Adidas tights and my whatever wraparound. I don't know what jacket. Oh, my Adidas jacket that I wrapped around. I knew I was already going to wear that. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to put that on and come right back. Because we were leaving right after. And I was like, I don't want to wear what I have now. So there.
What she had on before?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I had on. But I know what I didn't want to wear that. So then I came all the way back. Now, mind you, Jessica's very much a walker. I walked everywhere in college. I walked every fucking where. So some people might have felt that was a long distance, but the way my feet work and where my fast walking skills, I literally left once you did your, what was last? Your carnival and then your I think it was your carnival and then you did your
over 5 years.
The slow one. So then I was like, okay, as soon as she stopped, I left. Like I said, fuck them up contestants. I really don't give a fuck. So I went back, came back right in time when you came out.
You're not gonna do my code like that. Don't F him.
Fuck them with the contestants. Went back.
Other than my code.
Fuck them with the contestants. I came back, and then I saw her walk to music. Was it Music So Child Love? Then I was like, oh, she picked us on. My mama like, this is another check for her. So then I was like, okay, cool. She has to win. She's the crowd favorite. She won. So then she won, then it goes to this
girl
party.
Now she won, I won. I won. Then there's, again, go back, this probably sounds so chaotic, but back to the after party where it was an intermission. There was so many people at that time. I don't know how to describe myself in that moment. I guess I am not someone who takes like praise and stuff, like, not saying well, but I don't take it to heart because you could be cap as fuck. And again, I was drunk.
Is that
so
movie?
Huh?
Is that movie? Like this cone?
Probably. And so at that moment, a lot of people at that time that I've never knew or that I may have met that never really spoke to me was like, oh my gosh, congratulations, da 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 da. So I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And apparently she was one of the people that said.
Not apparently, I was one of the people. It was at whatever venue that was. I'm not sure what venue that was.
Was that Baha's?
I'm not sure. I don't go to the clubs. That was my first and last time going to a club.
You a lie. We've been to the club together.
Whoa, that club.
She a liar.
But I literally was on the phone with my mother during that party. I was like, Mom, I want to go home. This is not for me. I'm texting her. I'm like, why did I come to this party? And like, I'm literally texting my mother all of this, right? Imagine you're in college, freshman year, not even wanting to be at a party, texting your mother saying, why did I come here? But not even drunk, because I didn't even drink anything. So I saw her, and it was just like, it was like a spotlight. And I was just like, I gotta say something to her because I honestly wanted her to win and congratulate her.
Mind you, if you know Jessica does not talk to me. Other than the people that she already speaks to. I hope this wind is not too much. But Jessica's very to herself. I wouldn't want to say I guess you could say an introvert, but it's like when you get around people, you feel comfortable. For her to come out her way and say something to me, I knew she felt convicted because she ain't saying nothing to nobody at all.
I don't talk. Like, that's how I like to get to know you. Like, I don't like to talk. I don't know. I think it's a whole nother section, but I was like, okay, cool.
This is becoming a long video.
It is. I might do this 2 parts, but
2 parts.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I saw her. I was like, it was like kind of like a light on her, and I was just like, yo, I gotta say something to her. Like, I see a light there. And then I was like, you know what? The party's wrapping up. I was like, I might as well, like, I'm about to literally pass her, And why not say something? I think you had that jean jacket on, that ripped up jean jacket.
No, I actually remember that I had. It wasn't a jean. It wasn't a jacket. It was like a jean button down with like floral stuff on it.
Gotcha.
It was jean though.
So I was like, congratulations.
I was like, thank you. Continues on with friends.
It wasn't.
Did we hug?
And we hugged, and it wasn't like just a congratulations. It was like congratulations. I really wanted you. Like it was like not like a congratulations bye. It was like congratulations. I really wanted you to win. I'm glad you won. Like it was like da. It wasn't just like a high and bye type situation.
Mind you, from my perspective, being drunk, from all the other people that said thank you or congratulations, I was like, I mean, I definitely was genuine in the moment. Like I think I said thank you so much. I appreciate it, which I did in that moment. But I didn't double think about it. I didn't think that this person would be my wife. Like, at the fuck off. I knew she was gonna say something. Girl, come on.
I'm gonna be your wife.
I don't know. Are you?
You gotta propose.
Well, I guess we'll follow back up.
So then, yeah, after that happened, boom. Then I joined E-Board. I really didn't want to join E-Board, but I was like, I gotta do something. Like, I'm just here going to my dorm room, doing study hours, getting grades. I gotta do something. So I joined E-Board, very reluctant, very much so forced, so very much so my friends joined, so why not? Should not. Join it, whatever. Get to concessions, because we had the word concessions. Right? So then,
and that's when she was acting like she couldn't chill. A little bit fast forward, couldn't chill when we were slaving.
Can we go back? Let's rewind. All right, so she's just so pressed to let you guys know that part. Like, why? For what? But nonetheless, so we get to the point of having to do concessions because we have to fundraise or whatever. So we're doing that, whatever. It gets to the point where that shit felt like slavery. Like, you're not paying me enough to freaking have a fucking schedule for when I want to go fucking pee and go fucking respectfully get some freaking food.
Some nasty food at that.
This one right here fought for me because I had that time had a very sensitive stomach. I don't really have that much sensitive stomach now.
Are you lying right now? Your stomach is probably just as sensitive.
I just wanted to see what she wanted to say, but she has a very sensitive stomach. Only certain things I can eat. Tomato paste, scratch it if it's not light. Might have a very rough night, whatever. So I'm over here venting to her about it, and she was like,
"What made you start that conversation?"
Because it was like, who going next for food or whatever, and I was like, I gotta eat. I'm like, I'm hungry, and you were like, it was just a conversation. I don't know how it started, and then I basically told you like I can only eat certain stuff. I can't really eat the pizza because my stomach hurt. I ended up saying you could go. You were like, no, we went together. Like, that was a whole, like, And then in the midst of us doing concessions, I wish I could go and group me to find these messages. It got to a point where I called you my best friend. You were sick because of your cycle. And I think you went to the emergency room or something. You went to the hospital where you throw up on yourself, whatever. So then I was like...
You don't have to tell my business like that.
You're a woman, right? It's something that you go do?
People didn't have to not throw up on myself.
Alright, I'm going to leave that there. So I texted her, I was like, are you okay, best friend, and she was like, yeah, I'm okay. And then it got to a point where it was like kind of quibble of who best friend I was, and that was a whole like childish shit. And I was like, okay.
How do you remember all this?
Whatever.
Who did I say best friend you was? Tell me right now.
I don't know.
It said, I don't know.
I really don't know who was the cool with, of who the best friend was. It wasn't that important because I knew where my loyalty lied.
You don't know.
I truly don't know.
I'm thinking she's about to tell me something. She said, I don't know.
I truly don't know. So then it got...
Sorry. I'm cold, man. I want to shower and go to sleep. Let's wrap this up.
Can we finish my story?
Yeah, we can.
This is content.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Monetization. Living life. La vida loca. Sharing our story. Look at her. So
such bad lighting.
You want to come over? That's fine. So it got to a point where my now girlfriend told me if I had one,
we weren't together.
We weren't. I said my now girlfriend. Yeah. She said if I had one body part in this hand and another body part in this hand, Which one would I choose? I would put whatever body part you feel like is there. We'll go with that. But one arm,
eggplant in here and
an armpit in one hand,
armpit,
and an arm in the other. I'm just playing. Basically, male or female, right? So at that point, I was like, depending on what time you ask, what are you asking? I'll pick you. Like, that's what it is. But I knew at that point, I remember I was texting one of my friends from high school. I was like,
we have to stop the content. Someone's gonna say we're being fake about it.
I was texting one of my friends from high school, right? And I was like, yo, does this mean a girl like me? Because she asked this question. Now, I haven't been asked this question before, ever, like, from somebody that was interested. So I was like, whatever. She was like, I'm not friends with this particular person anymore. But they were like, oh, well, she must like you. Go for it. Da 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 da. I was like, nah, because I could be just assuming that. I know that some girls be like, if I ask this question,
Konnichiwa.
then
Policia.
every girl don't.
See you.
He sleep, y'all.
See you.
I'm gonna have to edit this out.
Jay. He asleep. Girl, you gotta edit me out. Policia.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna assume that she liked me, whatever. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Then what happened after that?
You answered the question.
I answered the question. And then I'm not sure what, from your perspective, did you feel like you liked me from that point when you asked me that?
I don't think my intention. I don't know. Maybe subconsciously, I think I liked you. I think I'm a very flirtatious person in general. So I think I was just fucking around. But yeah, I could talk about what happened after that rubbed me the wrong way. Where you went, who you went with.
What? Go ahead and talk about it.
I ain't gonna talk about it.
Don't talk about it. I want to know because
when you decide to walk away and get food with that person.
Walk away and get what food?
When you finally went and got food.
I didn't get food with you.
No.
Who I got food with?
Another person.
So that made you feel the type of way?
You know, it made me feel the type of way. We had a conversation. Well, it didn't make me feel some type of way then because I didn't care. But I think after having conversations and then me understanding your previous relationship with this person, I was like, oh, it makes sense. Act stupid if you want to. You don't know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
Oh. Okay. Anyway. Policia.
Go ahead.
Policia.
It's your turn.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was really it. I feel like by that point, I think the retreat was near. After retreat, we came back and we had a lot of football games, baseball games together. We had a lot of like Sunday dinners. It had a lot of drama moments in the org.
She got my food at one of the events. That's how I knew she was the one for me, guys. If a woman ever fix your plate for you, she's a keeper.
But yeah, in a very, 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 very long nutshell, because this video is over 30 minutes at this point. How we initially started talking was from a Snapchat experience in Orlando where we actually live. Because I was like, ooh. And then we had a lot of experiences, which we probably didn't even share all of them prior to, with no intentions. With no intentions to be in a relationship, with no intentions to really like each other. Even after we did start talking, it was very like, let's get to know each other, let's be friends, let's build a bond.
Chick-fil-A.
A lot. No, well, that was like when we finally got in. Or were we getting Chick-fil-A and stuff?
You were getting me Chick-fil-A out the gate.
We were. I think we had a very beautiful dating stage. Like we really.
And if I did not, and I say did not, go just from the first time, like, oh, let's meet up now. Because respectfully, if we want to be hot and truthful, she wanted me in my pants. And We're going to be quite honest. If I let her get in my pants too early, it would have had to how it happened. And I'm just being honest. And that's on Pyro.
Girl, ain't nobody want you in your nasty ass pants. What's wrong with this girl? Girl.
She's acting for y'all, child.
She's acting for
I'm going to turn the clip off.
guys.
I'm going to turn the clip off. One thing she normally says, she was like, I really just wanted you in your body. That's really legit. Let's be truthful. So
I don't even have the energy.
If I didn't make her chase me, she would think I was a hoochie. Oh, and I'm not that type of bitch.
Are you delusional right now? Are you alright?
I'm alright.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Because you're rolling plastic.
I am.
We just gonna let her live. Regardless, we had a lot of interactions prior. We didn't actually get into a relationship until like 2-3 months after. And yeah, this is my best friend. And I definitely believe that
even though I'm rolling plastic, she's still my best friend.
Still my dog. I definitely believe and I know for sure that our souls have reconnected in various lifetimes because child, within the 5, that's a whole other video. The things that we've experienced in 5 years
make you want a blunt.
Or 12. I mean, robberies. You've had like 5 cars. Shit with family. Shit with like friends, other interpersonal relationships.
Period.
We done acquired about altogether 4 or 5 degrees.
School. 2
dogs that eat fucking
everything.
Watches. Socks. Locks.
They ate my hair.
So, on that note, do you have anything else to add? Or cheers to forevermore? And this is ironic because I don't know when she's gonna post this, but it's definitely gonna be in our anniversary month. And as of right now, it's November 10th, which is a month away from Bae's birthday, and actually 20 days before our 5-year anniversary. So, you have anything else to add? Because I want to shower and go to sleep.
Much of this is my channel was hers, so she wrapped everything up. That was her cue of telling her that she was done with the video.
Yeah, because it's a long ass video. I don't even know how this gonna look. I don't even know if she gonna post this. Because one thing Jessica's gonna do is record content and ain't post it. But I ain't gonna hold her. So cheers.
No, we want to clean that up. I ain't cheering right now. You better clean that shit up.
But
tell 3 affirmations of what I am.
Respectfully,
3 affirmations of me.
Jessica, how much content have you recorded that ain't making on this YouTube?
You don't know. It might be at my end of the year recap.
End of the year recap?
Just like Issy had a whole fucking 6 months recap.
Because she didn't post for 6 months.
Okay, I didn't post for a couple months. I have content.
Affirmations: you are beautiful. You are smart.
Mm-hmm.
You are one of a kind.
Thanks. Now I cheers.
Give me some affirmations.
Come on, pull up.
No, give me some affirmations and I'll cheers.
You have a heart of gold. You have beautiful eyes. You have a beautiful heart. I love your soul. I love the way you look at me. You're beautiful inside and out. You're so kind and smart and intelligent and so soothing and passionate. And I just want to rip your clothes off.
Alright. Because you went beyond 3 and I was going to take it. But cheers. This is our 3rd to last day on this cruise. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope when Bae edits it makes sense. Zoom in on my face a couple times because I made a couple facial expressions. And it's time to go to sleep. This lighting is trash. But
no, hold on. I gotta say my little bit. Damn. Alright, Keita, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below if you want to see more of her. You know, during the vlogs, you see a lot of her. Most of the time, she is the one I vlog. Because vlogging sometimes is a hit or miss. But please make sure you follow us on all of our social medias. Make sure you hit that like button down below. And we'll see you in the next video. We'll see you when we see you. Peace and love. We've been having a good day, a good week, a good night. And remember, today is always a good day to have a good day. Even if it's nighttime and you wake up, have a good day. Alright guys, peace and love. Stop the video. Maybe not his foot. Policia! 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 Please, Policia! Please get the fuck over me, please, Policia! You're on YouTube. Policia, please, Policia! Help me, please. Let's go, I'm tired.
Fuck going on YouTube? It's cold. There's 2 fat bitches in the pot.
I want a shower. Can you breathe? Jade, I want a shower. Go to sleep. Let's go. I thought you were sleeping. You didn't hear us calling you?
What y'all want to talk about?
We already did YouTube. Jessica said we should do.
Oh, shit. Oh my goodness. Police, please help anybody.